What's up everyone, this is CyberKnight 8610, and today we're going to be talking about another one of the best tech cards out there. And that is actually a cheaper card this time, and one that's been a bit of an underdog lately, but it is getting a lot of buzz lately, is Needle Sealing. Yes, this card is an older card, and that's the reason why I really want to talk about this. I know a lot of people are, and I'm sure a lot of people will say you're kind of jumping on the bandwagon on this one. But I always feel like if there's an older card out there that people are finally realizing, hey, this card is good, it needs to be, people need to say something about it. I mean, the card is also a very cheap card. So a card that is cheap and good and everything, that can actually help players out there, budget players and, really competitive players alike, that's worth talking about in my opinion. So yeah, Needle Sealing. It's been reprinted a few times. Its effect is you can activate this card when there are 4 or more face-up monsters on the field. Destroy all face-up monsters on the field. Well, first off, what does this card remind you of? Hopefully you're thinking Dark Hole. What's really good about Needle Sealing is, of course, it has a similar effect. The bad part, of course, is that you have to have 4 or more monsters on the field, and it also will destroy your monsters, like Dark Hole. But the thing about the 4 monsters is what a lot of people can't get over. Well, it really shouldn't be a problem these days, whether your deck can swarm the field or your opponent, which more than likely in this tournaments, that are going on, wind-ups, Yugiohs, just about any deck you can say. I mean, it's been like this for formats. I mean, it's probably like the 10th format at least where people have been swarming the field like crazy ever since like Synchros came out. It is not hard for this card to have everything ready for it to activate its effects. So yeah, that's what's really nice about this card. Also, it's chainable. This card you can actually chain to other cards and stuff, and it's sort of considered, the chainable Dark Hole, which is really nice. And like I said, this card is like, it's a common. It's been a common in a lot of sets. I don't even know if it's ever been a holo, to be honest. And it's a really cheap card out there, and it's a good way for, like I said, budget and advanced players alike to use this card against top decks out there. Like I said, wind-ups and stuff, especially wind-ups, you can turn around the game with this. Why am I really emphasizing wind-ups? Well, first off, they're still extremely powerful, even though they got hit pretty good on the ban list. Not enough, really, I guess, because they're still topping everywhere. They have a new toy, basically, and that is Shockmaster. Shockmaster, of course, is getting a reprint soon, which is kind of a quick reprint once you get down to it. But this card can negate, spells, traps, and even monsters effects. So yeah, this is a card that they can use very easy because they can swarm the field so easy, and it sees them in for this card. Well, with Needle Sealing, you can probably stop them from doing so. Sort of like a, where you destroy the whole field kind of thing, or more likely, they're going to be using the effect to stop spell cards, because for wind-ups, they get pretty devastated by Dark Hole. So they'll use their effect more likely to stop spell cards. But if you have Needle Sealing, you can kind of throw them off and use that and destroy the whole field. So that's one way, too, that you can throw off those wind-up players. And even if they do choose traps, let's say they do, well, you still have Dark Hole. So you're basically getting multiple Dark Holes in the day. It's not as easy to use, but it can be a really good side deck card and an answer to a lot of the problems in the format. So that's the reason I think Needle Sealing is one of the best cards, one of the best tech cards in general out there. And I really think you guys ought to pick up a set of these cards if you haven't. You maybe already have them if you played Yu-Gi-Oh! Forever. And if not, I don't think they're too high. They're probably like a quarter. You can probably find them at, any kind of game shop or whatever for maybe a quarter or so. They might have gained a little bit of value because people are, just now taking notice of it. But it really won't end up being an expensive card. I mean, I would probably say $1 at most. And that's, I think that's too high. So yeah, anyway, what do you guys think about Needle Sealing? Is this a card you've been using at your tournaments? Are you getting destroyed by wind-ups? Try this card out. I really recommend it. I mean, like I said, most of you guys probably have this card if you played the game forever like me. And, yeah, I mean, awesome new card. Try it out. I really do recommend. And it can stop a lot of those new problem decks that are out there in this format. So anyway, please tell me what you guys think about this card like always, and tell me what card we should talk about next time. What tech card have you been using that's been saving you? Has it been helping you in regionals and stuff too? I want to hear, all kinds of different ideas, and I know everyone's regional is different, in tournaments that are near them. So please tell me. Give me some feedback on different cards I recommend, and tell me what you recommend as well. So anyway, as always, thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't, and please rate this video. It really does help me out by clicking that like button. And, please subscribe. If you happen to find this video by searching, please subscribe, because we have all kinds of videos to help you out. Some videos that are just entertaining, and some that will really help you become a better duelist. Thanks for watching, though, as always, and take care, you guys. See you guys later. Hope you've enjoyed my latest video. Be sure to check out the next and previous buttons that are down below so you can see some of the past and future videos that I've made, and also be sure to check out the 2 featured videos that are on both sides of me. Thanks again for watching, and be sure to comment, rate, and subscribe. Later, guys.